Good evening, Professor Burrows and fellow students. My topic that I chose to research on was the border security funding. Now, what I researched and the framework of my research was how to fund the border, which I chose because one, I was seeing that there's the virtual fence option, which was being funded back in 2011, which was one of the Obama administration's proposals. Now, during that time, Janet Napolitano was the Department of Homeland Security secretary. Her budget was up 2% during that time. So her spokesperson said, "We are taking risks." And this virtual fence was under the Boeing contract. Now, because it was under the Boeing contract, it took so much amount of money from Congress that back then, 7, 8 years ago, she decided to scrap it and take it off the table and put it away till future resurrection of the virtual fence. On the other hand, the current president today wants a border wall or a wall. He does not want the virtual fence. Now he just wants the funding from Congress to secure the border better. Which, in order for him to do that, is he wants to get rid of the illegal immigration. He wants to get rid of the drugs and the weapons that are being trafficked into the United States. Now, 2 Democrats in the House of Representatives are against it because the United States is not known for border walls or walls. It is very immoral, and they will not fund for something like that. Now they've been looking at maybe funding different things like fixing the customs, aka port of entries, adding more detention beds, etc. Now let's look at another topic. Let's look at maybe using the funds for drones. Drones are aircrafts that fly over the border, which they take pictures of the border area where no vehicles can go in, neither Border Patrol agents. Now those are only manned by the U.S. and Marine Department of Customs and Border Protection, which, according to the Public Information Officer, mentioned that the Border Patrol do not own or operate the drones. Now, what about adding more Border Patrol to the fields? And how are they going to do that? By diverting the funds to hire more agents and to make sure that the border is secure 24 hours. So in order to do that, for every Border Patrol that they spend the funding on, they need to make sure they bring in enough for the funding to cover. So if they want 40 agents, they need to spend $70 billion, for example. Now, what happens if we combine all 3? Now, you would have the use of the drones, which is aircrafted by the CBP, which is the Customs and Border Patrol, Border Protection, which will help the Border Patrol in areas that they can't cross. You have the use of the cameras, the light poles, etc., which are the virtual fence, not a border wall. And you have the Border Patrols who are driving up and down the border fence. Now, there was a current massive spending bill that was passed by Congress to fund for more fencing, more technology, and Congress has been funding the border ever since. And this current president wants just one big border wall, which Congress does not want to give the funding to. So all in all, what I've seen is that we do currently have what is called a virtual fence on the border because we have technology and we have the physical labor. So what I see coming out of it was that we have the virtual fence. So thank you guys and have a great night.